Welcome back to the vlog. It's very exciting. Our new shed has just arrived. There it is on the truck. Here's the mule that's going to move it. Now I tell you what's kind of got me a little upset is they had a little accident in, I guess, transporting it. As you can see, there's damage to the shed. They're going to put in a work order. They said they can be fixed on site. There's more damage up there. I guess they lay it out in the street. I'm not completely sure. So this morning I got up, it is cold, y'all. It is 18 degrees outside. I got up this morning, I put everything over there up against my neighbor's place. We are ready. I'm disappointed that the shed arrived damaged. I'm gonna have to check the inside and make sure everything's good there. I don't know, but he's been doing this a while. He said my little mule will carry it right over there. He's gonna bring it right down through here, half on the grass, half on the sidewalk, pop around there and drop it off. I just don't see how that little thing will do it. Dragging it, leaving skid marks. Probably not the first set out here.
It was so hard to get in between the RV.
That little thing's getting it. It's a good thing the ground's frozen. I can't believe we're not having to move the RV. Now it's just a matter of pushing it around with the mule. Can't believe he's been able to do it without moving my RV any. Will it fit? That's the question. Not getting any traction? Getting it all leveled up. I got to build steps. Having to jack it up so he can level it up. So I'm definitely going to have to build some steps. Cindy could hardly get in the
Well, I knew that.
thing, but this is it. It's a 10 by 16. I got the upgraded electrical in it, so it's got room to add 3 more switches in it, but it's got one dedicated line for if we ever get a golf cart. Right now that's for the bikes to charge on. I've got a loft on this side and then a bigger loft on that side. And the inside looks like it's okay. All the windows go up and down.
These are what ceiling height underneath the
8 foot.
8 foot?
Yeah. But I think it's a good looking shed. So today is Saturday. There's the Jeep. I've already had the Jeep out twice. I've gone down to the main road to see if they've started plowing. We were supposed to leave this morning to go to South Carolina to help my parents while they've got this medical stuff going on. And the snow, from what I thought, was supposed to start around 10 a.m. So I got up at 7 so I could load the car and we could leave, because we had to do the month-end reports for the campground. They were due today, and so we were doing that and we couldn't leave yesterday. Well, the joke is on us. This is the campground. It's Saturday morning at about 10:30. The snow is still falling, and I just thought I would give y'all a quick little glimpse of what we're dealing with. Last week we were supposed to get Blizzardgeddon 2026, and we did not get any snow to accumulate. We got some ice and that sort of stuff, but my neighbor says it started snowing at 1 a.m., so it's been snowing for 9.5 hours, 9 hours. And we've got quite a bit of snow. Our phones just went off, and we are on, I guess, winter alert. They have closed a lot of roads here in Georgia. So the new plan is, it's supposed to snow through 1 o'clock Sunday morning. It is currently 14 degrees outside. I know I don't have a jacket on. My mom's gonna get mad, but they're just so bulky, I don't like them. And it's supposed to snow, and then tomorrow it's gonna be a high of 20 degrees. So we're not gonna be able to get out of here tomorrow. Monday, they're calling for temperatures up in the 40s at around noon. So we're thinking that we're going to try to get out of here Monday afternoon, like leave at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sure with the road conditions, it's going to be normally a 6.5 hour drive. So I'm going to say 8 to 9 hours, which means we won't get to my parents until 8 or 9 o'clock at night on Monday. And then I think I've got to have Dad at the doctor's office or hospital at 6 in the morning. So we should still be able to make it. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with. Lots of fun. I told Cindy I don't care. We're going to go to the hot tub this evening. We go just about every night. The hot tub's 104 degrees. I tell you, let's walk over there and see what that looks like. I will tell you that the snow is beautiful. The wind is cutting right through this sweatshirt. So yes, I'm an idiot. I should have put on a jacket. But aren't these tiny homes beautiful? Especially when they got snow all over them. Like, these people have got a lot of nice landscaping. We've got a lot of work to do to our lot. We are almost to the hot tub. So here we are at the pool. And as you can see, the hot tub has steam coming off of it. Very exciting. I'm sure we'll come down here and get in this evening. There's a group of us that come down. I'll even show you how it works. Look at there. Pretty awesome. So I'm the only one that I've seen out all day. I've walked Chance multiple times. He loves the snow. So anyway, I'm gonna head back and get inside, but I thought y'all would enjoy seeing the snow. Our place is nice and nestled in over here. Shed looks great. We went out and bought insulation for it yesterday. Insulation's expensive. And then here's the camper. And this will show you about how much snowfall we've had. Fast forward, it's now Monday. We were snowed in for a few days. My dad just got out of surgery. Mom says he's doing well. Not sure if he's going to stay the night or not, but the heart operation went well. Loading up the Jeep here so we can go to my parents. So it's Tuesday. I don't know what I said earlier, but today is Tuesday. And we are going to take Chance with us. So I love this little hammock thing that we put Chance in the back seat of the car. I will link that in the description. It was very inexpensive. We've had it for a year and a half. It works really well. I'll show you something else I did. My parts finally came in from Amazon, and so as y'all know, I use an Extend-A-Stay. This is the hose that goes from the main tank, which is turned off, and basically it's just this splitter here that I put in so I can tie 2 tanks in, so while we're gone it's still going to be below freezing at night, that the lady that's watching the dogs can switch from one tank to the other without having to change them, and that should be enough propane for them. She just has to turn one off and one on. Also, while we were snowed in, I ran an extension cord out here to the shed, put a small heater in there, bought a bunch of insulation. As you see the ceiling, we have been cutting, and they didn't have in stock the proper size insulation, so Cindy had to cut each one in half and tape it to the other, so each one is 1.5 panels. I've got just that little section right there, 6 more pieces, and we'll be done in here. My son's supposed to come up on Saturday. He's gonna hook this shed to the electrical outside, and then we're gonna take the rest of that insulation and insulate the walls. So when we come back next winter, all we have to do is put the covering on. Also, I was at Home Depot and they had this really nice toolbox, scratch and dent, on sale. And you know, all my stuff, my Christmas fits in there. So we're excited about that. We bought some lights to put on the outside of the shed. And yeah, so we've been busy on our days that we have been snowed in, because until yesterday afternoon, we could not get on the main road. Finally, it got up to 41 degrees, and you can see back here in the shade, it's still an icy mess. But yeah, so we are good to go. It's about 6.5 hours, I think, down to Bluffton Hilton Head, South Carolina. And the pass, Blood Mountain, is still closed, so we're gonna have to go around. So that adds about 40 minutes, I think, to the trip. But everything melted off yesterday. I think it didn't get up to 41. Didn't get above freezing till noon yesterday. 41 was about 3:30, and then by 6:30 it was below freezing again. So anyway, that's what's been going on here. Let me finish getting packed up and we'll be on the road. Mr. Chance is getting old. I had to pick him up and put him in there, but that's him in his little hammock, so it gives him a bigger floor, and he really likes it. Cindy's setting the GPS so we can go. What you think, Chance? You ready, buddy? Huh? You ready? Just giving y'all a quick travel update. It is 5:15 in the afternoon. We still have about another hour to go My sister's gone to the hospital to pick my dad up, so he should be getting home about the time we arrive and we can handle that. We had a terrible time getting through Atlanta. There was a wreck. It took us over an hour to go 3 miles. So we're still on the road. Chance is snoozing away back there on his mat in the back seat. And Cindy, you have an update for the people? Show them your...
I'm knitting.
She's knitting. She does a lot of that. And we'll be back when we get there. All right, so we made it safely to my parents' house, had some dinner. We're gonna spend some time with the family. And we'd like to thank you all for watching this week's vlog. And we'll see you next week.
Night.